Speculation surrounding Max Verstappen's future has intensified once again after the Dutchman made another high-profile visit to Red Bull's headquarters. Meanwhile, Mercedes has unexpectedly backed away from its attempt to overturn George Russell's controversial Monaco Grand Prix penalty, bringing a dramatic twist to an FIA dispute that continues to divide the paddock. Verstappen returns to Red Bull base. Amid growing future questions, Max Verstappen has travelled to Red Bull's factory in Milton Keynes as uncertainty continues to surround his long-term future with the team. The four-time world champion arrived in the United Kingdom aboard his private jet ahead of what is understood to be an important visit to Red Bull's headquarters. While the trip itself is not unusual, its timing has attracted significant attention, given the growing speculation over whether Verstappen will remain with the team beyond this season. Despite being contracted until the end of 2028, an exit clause in Verstappen's agreement could become active if he remains outside the top two in the drivers' standings by the summer break. After a difficult start to the 2026 campaign, the Dutchman currently sits 7th in the championship. The visit follows another notable meeting held recently at Red Bull's Austrian headquarters. Reports suggested that discussions with senior management ended without any firm commitment regarding Verstappen's long-term future. Pressure mounts on Red Bull. Verstappen's manager, Raymond Vermeulen, recently reiterated that Red Bull remains the driver's preferred destination. However, he also made it clear that Verstappen's priority is competing for victories and championships. That places additional pressure on Red Bull to improve a package that has struggled for both pace and reliability throughout the season. The team's difficulties were highlighted once again in Monaco, where Verstappen retired on the opening lap following an engine-related problem. With the championship slipping further away, speculation linking him to Mercedes has only intensified. Mercedes remains the team most frequently associated with a potential move, particularly after its dominant start under Formula One's new regulations. Mercedes abandons Monaco penalty review. While Verstappen's future continues to dominate headlines, Mercedes has made a significant decision regarding the aftermath of the Monaco Grand Prix. The Brackley-based outfit has officially withdrawn its right of review request concerning George Russell's pit lane speeding penalty. Russell was among several drivers penalised during the race after exceeding the pit lane speed limit. However, it later emerged that a timing issue at the Monaco pit entry may have contributed to inaccurate speed calculations. The controversy escalated after Alpine successfully challenged Pierre Gasly's penalties, resulting in the Frenchman being reinstated to third place and reclaiming a podium finish he had originally lost. Encouraged by that outcome, Mercedes initially sought a review of Russell's penalty in the hope of improving his final result. Wolff admits chances were slim. Despite launching the review process earlier in the week, Mercedes ultimately decided not to pursue the matter further. An FIA statement confirmed that the team had formally withdrawn its petition regarding Russell's Monaco penalty. Team principal Toto Wolff acknowledged that the likelihood of a successful appeal was limited, prompting Mercedes to abandon the effort before the case progressed further. The decision effectively closes Russell's avenue for redress and leaves the Monaco classification unchanged from Mercedes's perspective. Monaco controversy far from over. Although Mercedes has stepped aside, the legal battle surrounding Monaco is far from finished. Both Red Bull and McLaren have already lodged appeals against the FIA's decision to reinstate Gasly's podium result. Their argument centres on sporting fairness, claiming that drivers who served penalties during the race were unable to recover, lost positions, while Gasly ultimately benefited from having his sanctions removed after the event. The matter is now expected to be considered by the FIA International Court of Appeal, setting up another potentially contentious chapter in one of the season's most debated controversies. As Formula One heads into the next phase of the championship, Verstappen's uncertain future and the lingering fallout from Monaco ensure that attention remains focused both on and off the circuit.